Hello there, welcome back to iSoft Original, and this is my official channel, and we are going to go about this awesome smart protector antivirus software. We're going to continue. There is a guy called Ukechukwu from Nigeria, and he brought out a comment, and the comment was saying that we should do a license for this particular antivirus software, and that is what we are going to do right now, right away. I'm sorry for my ambience sound because I have had some challenges with my microphone, so you should have been able to forgive me for that. Now, before we get started, if you have yet not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe for more exciting and awesome videos and upcoming videos ahead as well. So with no further ado, let's get started. Now we have this awesome antivirus software, and we would like to do something like, if the guy presses on the premium button, it's supposed to navigate the person to a section where the person can be able to purchase this awesome software, right? So to get going, first thing first, we have to create a new form, which is, let's go to project, add new Windows form, and with this Windows form we just have to call this register, right? So on this register guy, we just have to work along with the design as well. So we have to I will quickly go to my solution. Sorry guys, I'm using my laptop and I think I'm facing some little difficulties here using my mouse pad. I seriously don't love my mouse pad, even as I'm talking to you now, because I don't love it. I simply don't like using my mouse pad to do my projects. Yeah, so quickly, let's see how we could work with this. And as you can see, we have the Bonifu ellipse, so I'll just copy that and come to the registry guy, paste that guy here. You see automatically it's just gonna take effect on this, right? Sorry for that. So with this concept, I would like to go to the close tab, and I will just have to copy everything here and come to the registry guy, paste everything here, right? So with these two, I think we have everything here, and we will just position this here. So with this, let's change the name from Node3 to let's call this I would like to call this iSoft, right? Good. So with this, I think I have to extend this a little bit way higher, and that is going to be my section where I'm gonna do the registration anyway. So I have this here, and I believe this is going to be awesome. Good. So with this, I would like to rearrange this, position it somewhere, and take it down, something like this, right guys? Good. So with this, I have this yes or no, just take it down, and we have to say that let's bring the no here, let's bring the yes here, just like reciprocating the buttons, right? So let's do something like this. Yep, I think I need something like this. And let's say there's gonna be, instead of yes, we're gonna say that let's say maybe let's call this activate software. Good. And with the fonts, I think we have to work with the font size. Let's use 12 for now, and I think even 10 is quite enough. Good. And let's delete this one as well. So let's place this here, and with this guy, I like to say that let's put this guy here, and that is going to be our software, which is our icon, right? So let's go to our form 1 and let's copy this, come to the registry guy, paste it here. As you can see, we have this here. So with this guy, we just have to license the software so that we could use it. So with this text or with this label, I'm just gonna change it to let's call this please enter your is it okay, let's say please enter your registration code to register, to activate. Good. So I think we have this here, and that is quite enough for me here. So I have to add 2 sections to this, right? So with this, I'll add a normal text box, and sorry for that, I'll add a mask text box. Let's go back to this guy and let's see if we have anything unique there. We don't have anything unique here, so we will just first add a mask text box, and I will set this mask text box font size. Let's extend this to see whatever we are doing. So let's see for the I just want to see the font size of this, and then let's try to increase the font size of this. Okay, so we have the font here. So with a font, I would like to set a font to 12, and I would add a normal text box, and with this text box I will set the font size to 12. So we have this text box here, and we have this mask text box also here. So let's try to clone up this label by copy and pasting it here. So we just have to say that with this all text, we just have to say enter email, right? So we just have to put it here. So we just have to say here, we will then say that I just say enter verification code. Good. So we have this verification code as well here, and that is quite good enough to get. So we have this verification code here, and I think I love it. Good. All right, so let's see how burst it works. We sorry for that. We can just say that don't forget to save your project. We can then say that this email is going to contain only email, right? So yeah, so then this is going to be the mask. So let's click on the mask, set mask. So we have to set the mask, right? And with this mask, we have to set up a custom mask, and with this custom mask, let's see something here. I think we have to choose something like let's choose a custom one. Then let's see the mask. We're just gonna say that 0000 hyphen 0000 hyphen 0000 hyphen 0000 hyphen 0000. Good. So we just have to say this is how it's going to be. So we just have to say maybe 0000000, right? Just like that. And then we just set OK. And with this, let's align the text of this to the middle. Sorry for that, to the center. So we have this. Now let's go to the form 1, and on this I'll just love to say just take this out. Let's just take this out. Then let's say buy premium or activate premium, right? So we just have to say activate premium. right? So just have to say maybe activate premium or something like that. So with this activate premium, just double click on that to enter into the code section, and what we're going to say to this is register. So just going to say register.show dialog, just like that, right? Register.show dialog. So that is going to display this dialog for us, which is going to try to work out with it. So let's try to close this guy up. Let's say register.show, then say me.hide, right? Just something like that. So it's just gonna show the register guy and then hide itself. That is very, very interesting. Let's test this out and let's see how let's see how it works. So from here you can see that we can quickly click on this activate, and it's gonna pop up this guy for us. We can add our email, and from this section we can add any digits, you see. So it's just gonna work just like that, you see. Then just gonna click on activate. Good. Now let's do some little bit of coding right here. So when we click on this close guy, we're gonna say that me.hide, and then we're gonna say that form1.show, right? Let me just quickly extend my enlarge my codes for you to see what I'm doing clearly. So with this register guy, I would like to set this also into the center, which is the text, right? Sorry for that. So text align. Where is this guy anyway? Good. Text align. Let's set it to center. That is very, very interesting and good. Let's set this for color. That is the for color. Let's set it to red, not blue. I think blue is good. Then let's set the email for color to red. That is also good. And let's add one Bonifu drag control, and let's paste it here. So we have 2 Bonifu ellipse here, right? So we just have to take one out. Yes, so we have this here, and then we have this Bonifu drag here. So this Bonifu drag here is going to be our LBL title. So we just have to copy and paste 2 of them, and the one is going to be the form and one is going to be the label. So this target control is going to be the form, which is my registrar, and this guy is going to be my LBL title. So I just have this. Good. So let's see something here. Good. So I have this. You can see that it's now movable, and that is very, very interesting thing to do. Good. Now let's see this activate premium, 30 days remaining. We will try and work along with that, and let's give it a name that is called label 3. So let's quickly go down, and the name for this label, let's call this LBL register. LBL register. And before we go ahead to do the coding for this, let's go to project and let's go to Smart Protector 2019. We created this last year ago. So let's go to that project and let's go to settings. So we just have to set up some strings here. So the first string of this is going to be our email, and we're going to set our key, right? Just say key. So that is going to be our registry key, right? Good. So now let's go back to the register guy, and here on this guy, let's give it a name. So just have to call this btn register. Btn register. Good. So sorry for that. So with this, we're just gonna call this guy btn premium, right? Good. So this is what we're gonna do, right? Let's double click on this guy. First of all, let's secure the system. If the person didn't type anything inside the username and then the password, we have to restrict that. I like to record this video in 30 minutes, and I believe we will really enjoy this lesson. So let's first restrict this. But before we restrict it, I will quickly rename this button, these text boxes, and this text box is gonna be txt email, right? And this is gonna be mtxt key, right? So just like that. Now on this activation key, what I'm gonna say is if txt email.text equals to nothing and mtxt key.text equals to nothing as well, right? Then we have to say that message box should pop up telling us that no email or, you see, key found, right? So you just have to say that please fill all the provided spaces before continue, right? And we have to pop up a message box style which is information, right? And we just have to say this error. No, we need a critical for this, so I'm just gonna say critical, just like that. So just have to say else. Think, let me zoom out to 100% so that you can see what I'm doing clearly. If txt email.text equals to nothing, right, then message box should tell the person that please, let's say no email found, right? And you're just gonna add a message box style dot critical, and with this critical we're just gonna give an heading error, like error, just like that. And we will say else if our mtxt key.text equals to nothing, then we're gonna say msg box, which is it's gonna be no key found, no activation key found, right? Just like that. And we're gonna give a message box style which is sorry for that, I don't know. Okay, a message box style which is critical, and we're gonna say error, right? Good. Then we're gonna say else it should activate for the person, right? Good. So we will quickly work on that. So we will say that msg box should pop up something like invalid activation key provided. I'm just gonna say please try again, right? So just have to say maybe msg box style dot critical as well, and you're gonna say that error, just like that. So we are telling the system that if the person didn't give out the correct details, then it should have told the person that invalid activation or username found, right? So let's declare some statements here. We're just gonna say that okay, let's say them key one as, let's say them key as strange, right? And this strange is equals to maybe 0123 hyphen 4567 hyphen 8901 hyphen 2345 hyphen 6789. So this is my activation key which I have declared here, right? Good. So you can indeed, in fact, duplicate this a lot of times, couple of times, to get it working, right? Good. So we come here and we will say that if mtxt key.text equals to key, right, then we have to say that a message box should pop up telling the person that activation key accepted. Then we're just gonna say thank you for purchasing our software. Enjoy. Right? Good. So with this if statement, let's cut this and let's bring it up here, and with this end if is gonna be else, then we just have to end this if here, and I really love this. Good. So we have this here. So if the key is this, then this should pop up. Let's try this out and let's see if it is working as we wanted it to be. Good. So we have this here, and we can say if we didn't type anything, it's just going to say no email found, right? So we just have to type anything here, and it's going to say, you know, invalid activation key provided, please try again. And we just have to say maybe blah 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 0123, let's say ikesoft at maybe gmail.com, and 0123 456 no 456 789 012345678 no, I think I have to copy these guys and then just you know, paste it here. Okay, let's try this and see. You see invalid activation key, right? But when we paste this here, it's gonna say you know, activation key accepted, thank you for purchasing our software, enjoy. So that means our activation key is kind of working, right? Good. So let's try to pop up some message box here. Let's say MSG box style, that information, then we're gonna say that activated, right? Sorry for that. So we just have to do it that way. So we have this, just have to click on the activate, just add any email at all, then we just have to paste our serial code, then just click on this, and that is gonna work absolutely perfect. Now anytime we start our software, we still see this activate premium, and we see this 30 days trial, right? Good. So with this, we have to you know, get it done, as well as when we activate the software, anytime we start the software, it should recognize the activation as premium, right? Good. So what we're gonna do is we just have to say that with the form 1 we have this, that is LBL label 14. Let's give the name, so let's call this label LBL heading, right? And this heading is going to play a role, right? Good. So with this registration, you quite remember that we added these email and key, so we have to activate it with that. So if our txt equals to key blah 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 dot, then we just have to say that my dot settings dot email should be our txt email dot text, right? And then you're just gonna say my dot settings dot key equals to txt key dot text, right? After that, we're just gonna say that my dot settings dot save. So it's just gonna save our settings, and that is gonna work absolutely perfect. Now we have to quickly restrict our form, and we have to change this for it to be pre-activated in front of that. So I'll just copy this and come to the registry guy, and I will say that form 1 dots lbl heading dot text equals to, you just have to say this, then we add hyphen, then we just have to say maybe pre-activated. Let's say pre-activated, just like that. And we just have to say that form 1 dot btn, that is premium dot visible, equals to false, right? And we're just gonna say that form 1 dot lbl register dot visible equals to false, right? So we just have to do this, and let's see how quickly it works. So I think it should be false, right? Good. So let's start this system, and let's see how it looks like. And I believe you're gonna love this, and that is gonna be, you see. So previously, let's see, we have this here, as you can see, blah 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 blah, everything is here. So let's go here and let's say i@gmail.com, and we have to paste and do that. So I just have to say what was the key? 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Good. So just have to activate our software. Good. And we just have to close this. You can see that now it's gone, and we have this pre-activated. This guy is not here, so we have to shift this status up here, right? Good. And before we do that, let's see something. We have activated the software, but anytime we start a software, you can see that still these guys are there. So we have to do a restriction to that, right? So the restrictions for this is going to be from the form 1. So with this main form 1, let's double click on that, and this is what we're going to say. We're going to use if statement here. So if my.settings dot key, only the key, equals to let's say for the register guy, let's copy this, copy that, and let's come to the form 1 and let's paste this here. If it is going to be this, then we just have to go to the registration or the register guy. Let's copy all these guys, copy that, let's come here, then let's paste it here. So it's gonna reflect, right? So we just have to take this out, but we don't need it. And then we just have to clear the form 1 dots out, because we are working on the same form and we don't need form 1, right? So we have something like this, and let's try that out and see. Now it's gonna fetch for that for us to see if it's gonna work. Good. So you can see that it is now working. Before we go to the next section, let's go to the register guy, and after it has successfully registered, after the message has been popped up, we will just say that me dot hide and then we're just gonna say that form one dot show, right? Just save that, and then we are good to go. Good. So let's see something here. Now we have to set this guy, which should be positioned here, right? So I have this position here. So with this status, we have something called the location, right? So I have the location here. I'm just gonna copy the location, and I'm just gonna go in for WordPad, and what I'm gonna say is this is text one location, right? Good. And then we say that text two location. So this text two, its location is gonna be this. Good. So I have these two there, so I just have to undo that so that it shifts down. So what I'm going to say is this is LBL4. So let's give the name. Let's call this LBL status, and let's call this LBL protection. Right, so we have these two here. So after it has successfully been registered, we just have to say that form one dot LBL status dot location equals to new location. Is it equals to new point? Is it point? Then we have to copy this and then paste it in here. I think it should be like this. Good. So we just have to say that form one dot LBL that is going to be protection dot location equals to new point, right? Which is going to be this guy. Good. So we just have to copy these two, and we go to the form one, then we paste it here. Good. So let's try this out and let's see if it's going to shift to that location. Okay, so as you can see, we have it here, and I really love this software. I really love this software. I believe you have successfully gotten the basic ideas on how your Smart Protector software is working. Quickly, let me do something quick here. Let's see. Sorry for that. I'll just add a button, a normal button here, and this button is going to be a reset. So I'll just say that my.settings.key equals to nothing, right? And then you're going to say my.settings.email equals to nothing. My.settings.save, right? Good. So let's try it out and let's see something. And if we reset the key, it has to be visible, right? So we just reset it. I just reset the whole thing. So let me end the software and let me start it up once again. You see that we now have the buttons there, right? We should be able, you can see that we have the button and then the software here, right? So we can now click on activate premium, then we add our details, i@gmail.com, right? And then we have this here, that is 0123456789 let's clear all these. 0123456789 we still have to get it done. 0123456789 0123456789 789. Good. So we have this done, and we have this here, right guys? So I believe you've gotten the basic idea on how you can get your software registered, and everything is going to be awesome. On our next lesson, we're going to see how we can pop up this guy so that you can update your info. You can keep your info up to date, and you can update your images, update your info, and that is going to be working absolutely perfect. Until we meet again on our next lesson, have a nice day, and Ikesoft Original is out.